What's up, guys? This is DJ Friction, and you're tuning in to another edition of Blog It Up Tuesday for the week of Tuesday, September the 9th, 2014. And today, we're remembering a true icon, a comedian we all know and love, Miss Joan Rivers. It seems not long ago we were paying tribute to another great legend in this business, Robin Williams. We never know when our time is going to come. We never know when we will have our last and final moments to spend with those very special loved ones and friends and the ones that we truly love. Well, unfortunately, we have lost a true icon, a true legend in the entertainment world. Joan Rivers was a great comedian. She's done some television stuff. A lot of you guys know her from doing the red carpets, doing the fashion shows. Tough thing. About a week ago or so, Joan Rivers was brought into the hospital because she needed to go ahead and get some throat surgery done. And as she went in for the procedure, no one would have never known, but she stopped breathing during surgery. And then within that time, she was trying to be revived during surgery, and so doctors felt that they needed to go ahead and put her on a ventilator machine to try to help her breathe. Melissa then went ahead to tweet that her mom was doing a little bit better, and we all thought that Joan Rivers was going to be okay. And it seems that things change. And Melissa then went on to Twitter to say, hey, my mom is not doing so well. We may have to make some tough choices. And so after, I guess, gathering with family, Melissa, Joan Rivers' daughter, Melissa Rivers, decided to go ahead and allow her mother to stay on the machine for a couple of days to see if she would come about. Fortunately, Joan Rivers wasn't able to breathe on her own. So Melissa decided to go ahead and take her off the machine to see if she would be able to breathe on her own. And of course, with Joan Rivers being 81 years old, and a lot of people don't realize this, but as you get older, your body doesn't heal the same. It takes a whole lot longer for you to heal from anything. So it was upon the decision of the family and Melissa Rivers that they decided to go ahead and let close family spend their final moments with Joan. This past Thursday, Joan Rivers officially passed away. I believe it was at 1:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in a New York City hospital. Melissa Rivers, Joan's daughter, said that Joan Rivers passed away peacefully around close friends and family. And it's a sad day. It's a very, very sad day. And, I've always said this. I say you never know when your time is going to come, when your final day will ever be. And that's why we need to learn to go ahead to enjoy those special moments with our loved ones, our friends, and be able to live life the best way that we know how to live life. Do things that we've never done before. Joan Rivers has given a lot to the entertainment world. Like I said, she's been not only a true icon, true comedian. She's a former talk show host. She's done a lot of fashion shows, red carpets. She's been in media a very long time. And her daughter and her had their own reality TV show, which a lot of us enjoyed. The thing about Joan was, a lot of people don't know this, but Joan was one of those people who we all know. She was a smart ass. She was very outspoken. She told people how she felt all the time. And whether people liked it or not, it's, hey, so what? And that's what she was known for. She was known for being who she was. And she never changed the way she was for anyone. And people accepted her the way she was. And that's why she was around a very long time in this business. Recently Joan did her last stand-up comedian comic type show in New York City, where it was said that she got standing ovations, and the crowd loved her. And she said in her book, and she said in an interview on a couple occasions, that if she ever was going to pass, she always wanted to have a very special funeral. She wanted to do it Hollywood style. She wanted to go out with a bang. She wanted it to be unforgettable. Well, with that being said, this past weekend, Joan Rivers had her going away affair event, our final goodbyes. A lot of Hollywood legends attended the event, and a lot of people had the chance, that opportunity to say their final goodbyes. Even though Joan didn't get exactly what she wanted for her final goodbye, her daughter was left with making the final decisions. And Melissa Rivers decided she wanted to do something a little bit more simple, and do something that is going to be special to them, to their religion. And they decided to have a, of course, closed casket. And tons of stars showed up. Barbara Walters, Whoopi Goldberg. A lot of greats came out to show their final respects for Joan Rivers. The streets of New York City were lined with fans and those who enjoyed the work of Joan Rivers. So, with that being said, unfortunately, things happen in life we have no control of. But Joan Rivers knew something, because in a video leaked on YouTube, she had a personal conversation with Joan. Joan said to Melissa that before going into this surgery, I may not come out of this. She says, hey, you know what? I'm old. may not be able to heal properly. But if for some reason, if I do not come out of this, that she gave Melissa the full control over everything. And Joan Rivers, when I saw that video, I was amazed because she was being herself. She was being a person. She wasn't being a celebrity. She was being a mom. She was being that best friend that Melissa and her had, that special bondage together. That's a very special moment. So with that, I thought it was a very, very amazing moment. They say sometimes in life we all know when we're gonna go. And sometimes when we know we're gonna go, we just don't say anything. And some of us, we just go ahead and we say our goodbyes in our own ways. So appreciate life. Appreciate the ones that we have around us. This has been a crazy year. We lost some great entertainers. Some true icons. A lot of those icons I looked up to. I looked up to Robin Williams, his comedic style. And a lot of you guys who know me, you probably see some of that silly side come out of me. But he's one of the ones I looked up to, getting into this, into radio and stuff. But for everybody who knows me personally, I got a lot of my style from him, Eddie Murphy, and a lot of the greats, man. Red Fox. I'm not a comedian, I don't think I'm funny, but a lot of my personality comes from them because those are the classic television programs that I saw with the greats, as the Red Fox and the Robin Williams, the Joan Rivers, Richard Pryor. Those are some greats. And it's a very sad time where we happen to lose some of the great entertainers. But Joan Rivers says something very special in her last video with Melissa. She said, "If I died tomorrow, I would be the happiest woman, and I can say I've done everything that I've always wanted to do in my life." She's made some great friends. She has a great family. And the most important thing is that her family is set for life. Because Joan taught Melissa everything that she knew. And she, in her last days, left everything to her family. If she went tomorrow, then she had everything she wanted. So today, I want to just say, we send our hearts and our prayers and our thoughts out to Joan Rivers, her family, her friends, and her fans around the world. We thank you, and today we honor you. Thank you for everything that you've given to us. Thank you for entertaining us. Thank you for the great laughs. And me, being just a regular person, I am a true fan but you've been a great role model. You've made us laugh down here in the real world, but I've known, and we all know, that you've gone to a better place to make others laugh in another world, in a very special place. So like if I said on Twitter, make them laugh up there, Joan. We'll see you guys soon.